It's Riff Arcade. I'm Butts.
And I'm Girl Butts.
Oh, okay, bye, Cat. Cat was in my lap, and the moment we started the stream, he's like, nope, I'm out. Welcome to another great episode of Butts Plays Poorly. We are going through Mass Effect. If you were on stream with us last night, Josh Bailey finished Assassin's Creed 3. I don't think he liked that game very much, or the ending at least. We are going to take a long time to beat this game, so thank you for sticking with us. I hope you had a good week. If this is your first time joining the stream, welcome. We're doing a long play of Mass Effect 1. I am not doing any romance. You gonna cheer for that? I have to follow the chat's morality decisions. I think I've got that working this week, so next time that comes up, I'm going to need chat's help on what to do. I'm only going to use a pistol and a shotgun. Rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun. I'm doing a Sentinel build, and I have to change my party on every mission, and we just beat Liara's mom. We just beat her mom. Killed her dead. Did we kill her, or did she kind of bleh?
I don't think we killed her.
Like, we didn't kill her, but she died. She kind of like Padma'd.
Yeah.
And just like, I'm dead now. The story needs to be dead, man. Anyway, we're going to continue playing. I think we've got one more big decision on this mission. And then this planet, there's some side things we could do. We're not going to do. This planet is almost over. This is another big mission. I think a lot of the time you've spent in this game is doing side missions and stuff and like really exploring. And we're kind of cranking through this.
Cranking.
I like the gaming adventure mixed with history. Josh finally finished it. Yeah, Assassin's Creed's great. I like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I liked Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I hope he goes and does Origins or Odyssey. I really liked Odyssey. I've tried to play Origins 3 times, and it is very fun. Every time I try to play it, another game comes out that I'm like, ooh, I want to play that, and I get distracted. So, poor Origins. I just can never stick with it. It is so sad. All right, let's go ahead and level up everybody. All right, Liara can throw people. Jeez. She's like the Braves pitching staff, shutting them out.
Yeah.
We also have the Braves playing downstairs, so if we hear cheering, we can kind of hear it, yeah. There's one more point until Master Throw, which is, wow, chunking people.
BA.
Alright, what does Rex get?
Oh.
Rex got Master Shield Boost, that's a good one. What's he got there? 50% of your shield per second. Wow. Okay, so yeah, Rex is our tank. And I am going to level up. Okay, so my talking is as far as it'll go. Do I get like advanced anything? Master Unity now. Alright, I'm gonna level up Lift.
Ooh, level up. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna level up that. I'm gonna level up Stasis. Which I think, yeah, makes targets unable to attack but immune to damage. So yes, good. Give me all the powers. Oh, I got one more point, cool. I want to put another point in. Level up. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, cat. No.
Kita gonna kita. Let's get down.
I'm getting down now. Doing just fine. Okay, someone's getting up. Who's getting up? Who's doing it? Turn around, my dude. Like, where are my teammates? Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
This one serves as our voice.
Oh, another mind control thing. Man, these are sorry people just left and right.
These low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Okay. I think it's the bug queen is talking through her. So
This rack, which makes me.
Where's it say? Oh, the Rachni, yeah.
Arachne Queen. Yeah.
No, they're like big cockroaches. Which is better than, it's like, sort of better than a spider.
Your mom.
I'm gonna go with this. Say this.
Who am I speaking to here?
Yeah, who's talking?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
There we go. Yeah, are you controlling this lady again? Second time. You some kind of leader? Do that.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No, we were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing.
Yeah, I guess
Are lost to silence.
they use a lot of like
Their
song imagery in this species.
They will only cause harm as they are.
Into their suffering. Can I be safe? Alright, what do you think? Rachel, you pick this one. She's basically saying, like, kill all the kids that are my kids that are trying to kill you, pretty much. They've gone crazy. So if you're certain, I'll do as you say, I'll kill them cheerfully, or like, what's wrong with them?
Let's find out what's
wrong with them?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Yeah. This is kind of a good way.
A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
A very weird way of putting it there, Liara. This is a cool way of being like, alright, we're gonna have the weird alien bug thing talk to Commander Shepard without being like, how does it know English? How can it talk? It's just like, oh, it just kind of like mentally takes over somebody. Okay, I'm going to...
I don't think they'll give me much choice anyway.
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What?
I don't know if she's like, hurting doing this. She's like, ow, this hurts. She definitely got like that left eye go to jumping.
I mean, she's not happy.
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
There you go.
They made a
Rex.
mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
All right. Here we go, chat.
Hey, listen!
It's actually a big decision. This can affect later parts of the game. So it's I can kill the queen now and be done with it, which is what Rex wants me to do. I can let her live, which, like, her species ravaged the galaxy thousands of years ago. But she's like, look, I'm not gonna mess with people. I won't kill you, I'll free you, or you die here. Like, Liara's like, no, don't kill her. Rex is like, oh yeah, kill her. It's up to us, chat. What do you want me to do?
Julio's down.
Yeah, he's being real safe. Oh, I can't select. Okay. If I want to make a poll, I have to. Which one affects the game positively? I think freeing her, freeing the queen, is kind of better. Oh, we go. Okay, Run Disney wants to kill her. Rush Fan is leaning towards positive. It's not like a major, like, holy crap, the game is way different with her alive, but it technically it is better to let her live. Okay, well, we've got one saying kill, one saying free her. Rachel.
Freer.
Free her, okay. Oh, we got another live, okay.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Well, Rex isn't happy about it, but I can change my mind. You're right, she dies. I'm gonna say, yeah, she's done nothing. I know Rex doesn't like her, but sorry, buddy.
Maybe you've been blinded by old war stories.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our...
Yeah, she's definitely not happy.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. My words, you'll regret this.
Yeah, Rex. Bugs are writing songs about it. And okay, she's free. But like I let her loose on an ice planet, so guess how much damage can she do? Although they are intergalactic bugs, like they can travel from planet to planet. That's kind of a thing with it. All right, what did we do? What did we learn here? I think we did good. I think we made the right call. We dealt with the matriarch, but now there's the issue of the arachnides down in the hot lab. Okay, I still got to go to the hot labs. Hot labs. That's not there. The hot labs. It's the tram. Nope, it's not over there. Alright, where am I going? I'm going... Where am I? I'm in the secure lab. I guess that's where the hot labs are. So I've got to go back. I wish I could put a marker. Oh! Wait, I can, right there. Yeah, that's helpful. Okay, the title of the stream is not that Riff Arcade is hiring. We don't have employees yet. I guess you could work for free, but we're not in a hiring mood. But Rachel, you are having an interview with somewhere for a potential job opportunity.
Yes.
So talk about that. What's going on with that?
So I wasn't looking for a job. I have a job. I like my job well enough. I really like that I get to stay home with my job. But this job is a significant pay increase, and it is probably the first time in my entire career where I've looked at a job description and I have been like, I have checked all of their required and preferred skill boxes. I truly think this is the first time in my career that I have checked all the boxes, no questions asked.
Not like, I could probably do that.
I could learn it, you know, like it's like,
I could handle
no,
it.
I do that. Like I actually do that. So it's interesting. But it's still working in data, which is what I do now. But it will be an in-person job, so I would go back to an office.
Kind of boo.
Which sucks, but also, again, significant pay increase.
Okay.
So there is we've talked about this a few times, like Michael and I, about our, like, what it would take to get me to go back into the office, and I think we've figured it out.
Yeah. What's the number?
I think we know the number now.
All right, Yaroslav Tartakovsky.
Are you here to secure the situation?
Fun.
He is a fun name. Are you okay?
How are you holding up?
So yeah, I'd be working with a school district, which is what I do now, but I would be at a little bit higher impact level, I guess, than my current role.
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary helix found an egg.
But yeah, I have an interview.
A derelict ship.
That-
Thousands of years drifting.
That's the story.
Yes, so we're going to give Rachel a mock interview.
Eggs in
Michael,
cryogenic suspension.
Question, though.
Why should you get a new job? No, yeah, it was a Arachnite ship. They've said they found many eggs. Cringing. That egg was ancient.
1,000-year-old egg hatch.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell us about yourself.
That it survived the centuries.
Ignore the cackle.
Ridiculous.
Well, I have 10 years of experience, well, 15 years really, working in education. The first 10 years I worked in colleges and universities.
After she
And then a few years ago I transitioned to work where I work now, which is a K-12 virtual school. And where I've worked in data mostly, but my career prior to working in data, I did marketing, conferences, communications, and housing for universities. So I have a lot of
that without
kind of transferable soft skills that I've learned over the course of all those jobs. But in my most previous role, I have been working deeply in data, working with SQL and Power Query and a number of different technologies, softwares that essentially extrapolate data for K-12 schools.
It's like more than spreadsheet.
A lot more than spreadsheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Although
all
I
know.
work a lot in spreadsheets as well. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The person
Run
set
Disney
off.
says that's good news. Sounds like a good fit. I know several folks over the last year that employees have had to go back to the office. It's the thing now. Yeah, it's happening a lot with some companies. A lot of them are kind of going back to the office. It's a mixed bag. Like, I think
is inserted.
there are a lot of jobs that don't need, like my current job, there's no reason for me to be in an
Okay.
office. Hello.
Right in the middle of a sentence.
Gee.
Oh, he's still alive too.
A lobster? What am I looking
That's the Arachnite.
for? Yeesh.
He's
I think it's good to work along other folks, good interaction. I agree. I'm definitely more of a solo flyer, that's kind of a good segue into a question. Like, I work really well on projects that I can take ownership of and kind of lead and do my own thing with. But I do and have continued to work on a team where I have to collaborate with other people, and I think that is equally awesome. Just a little bit more comfortable when you have, full ownership over a project. Just kind of look at it.
I'm kind of like, man, I don't know. I work better by myself because I'm like, I know I can control everything a little bit more.
I think it's nice sometimes to have colleagues, people you can talk to, people you can commiserate with. I see the value in that.
Full access to the and I'm at your
Oh yeah, she's back.
Oh, good. Yeah, the AI. Wonderful.
I like having someone to commiserate with, I guess. Like, my team currently,
without proper code author.
we get to, talk about our struggles and things, which is nice. But, we all kind of work independently
0, 0.
on our projects, but we all understand enough about each other's roles where we can be like, yeah, man, that's a rough time.
120
Okay. Well,
I
I
don't like that stuff.
do not want to go outside that room. What if I just don't go out that room?
Stay in
I just
here
stay
forever?
in here,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Well, if it... I don't know.
you have a time clock too. Something's going on.
Maybe I should get out. Yeah, maybe.
Heads up.
Okay.
Regroup!
Alright. Tell us a time you messed up and how you fixed it.
Oh, God.
Tell us about your screw-ups.
Yeah, I mean, talk about my ability to recover from failure. So I think early on when I started the role that I'm currently in, I took a vacation day and we had a big testing window that was happening, and it was right before the testing window, but I would be back
There are
prior
so
to the
many of
actual
them in that
testing.
room. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Why there's so many.
I would be back prior to the testing, but then there was a project that needed to get done before that time frame, and I forgot to do it before I left. Like, just totally fell off my brain. It was the first time I'd had to do it, like, and it's not something I did, like, on a routine basis in my job. And I forgot, and so my boss, like, texted me and was like, hey, did you do this? And I was like, oh, no, I think I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. And she was like, okay, well, I've already had somebody else take care of it, like...
Rex, Alec.
And I kind of got, like, a little... reprimand, I guess, via email of like, hey, you didn't do this, someone else had to come in and take it, like, that's not great, blah blah blah. And I owned it. I was like, yep, that was on me, I totally messed up. I reached out to my coworker and I was like, hey, thank you so much for taking care of that. If I can ever return the favor or do something for you, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that. And I have never made that mistake again. I think people learn well from failure. You know,
Where's my throat?
I think if you learn well, you don't repeat the same mistake twice. So, you about to die.
I'm not about to die, but probably not going to feel good. All right, the R's got a really good throw, so let's throw something. That was pretty good.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Are we good? Oh! Whoa! Oh, I didn't make the timer.
Oh, that's what
Okay.
that was. I was like, what is happening?
Woo!
Okay, well, now we know what happens if you don't make the
What
timer.
happens if I don't make the timer? I thought the timer was just like, yeah, the lab will take care of the bugs. No, they will not.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I will die horribly.
You did.
All right. I hate this question.
I'm making this happen.
I hate this question so much. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I put this question on there specifically because Michael hates it.
I hate that question. I don't know.
He hates it so much.
So stupid.
Because, first of all, you're not a futuristic thinker, but I very much am. Like, I am constantly thinking about...
Like, if you just said, where are you in 5 years in 2020, like, no, everyone would have been wrong.
Well, yeah, but, like,
pandemic.
you have to think of it like, it's just a thought experiment. Like, where would you like to be? That is so dumb.
I'd like to be on the beach.
Anyway, so...
They are.
The way I would answer this question is that in 5 years, you know, I see myself in a role working in a K-12 school where I can make an impact on students and families, and be a part of a team that is innovative and looking to create new solutions for what some would call old problems. You know, the problems in education don't really change, but we've got to come up with new solutions to some of those problems. So I think I would love to be on a team working towards a more innovative way of keeping students engaged and active.
This thing, holy crap, what is that thing?
Your tail, dingus. I see it twitching. It's yours. It's attached to you.
I hate the 5-year question because I'm just like, I don't know. A lot can happen in 5 years. Like,
so the 5-year question is about playing the game. Like, they want to hear you, one, say that you've thought about it, and two, they want to know that, like, you're not gonna say, oh, well, you know, I'm planning to move across the country, or like, in some ways it can be kind of a trap question. I think that's a fair assessment. Like, because it is easy to get trapped in some of that, but I think it's really about, have you thought about it? What are you interested in? Like, how do you want to progress? Like, you know, do you see, like, are you wanting to move up? Are you wanting to get a degree? Like, those kinds of things are things you can address in that question. Now, at the point in my life that I'm in, like, no, I'm not going back for any more degrees. I've got plenty of them. I've got too many,
enough.
some might say.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not trying to, like, climb a corporate ladder either. Like, I want to be in a job that I'm content in, that allows me to, you know, enjoy time with my family while being able to be a productive member of society. Like, that's the real God's honest answer.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, still working, and like...
Yeah, but that's not where you want to be. Like, if you were to answer that question honest,
where do I see myself in 5 years?
Yeah, if you were answering that question totally honestly.
I would honestly be like, I'm still living in the same house, I'm still working here. Like, I like the life I have, so as many things remains the same as I can for right now. And there we go. Yeah, like, I'm good. Like, I don't know, what do you want from me? But they want to hear, like, oh, I'm moving up in the company. I'm like, I don't know. Depart Rift Station via the passenger train that you arrived in. I've still got to go.
I'll honestly be surprised if they asked that. Interviewed a guy for a job years ago, and his 5-year answer was, I just hope I'm still alive. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I like that too.
I mean,
like,
I think we all hope that, but, like, gosh.
You get hit by a bus tomorrow? I don't know.
It's a very, what's the word?
Morbid?
Yeah, but that's I feel like the word I'm looking for starts with...
Dark?
No. It's a little bit more complicated than the word dark.
Depressing. Okay, well.
It's not detrimental, but it's like, ew, I don't know. It'll come to me later. But yeah, it's the
That's not fun.
yeah. I don't even know how did you respond to that, Run Disney? I don't know how I would respond to someone saying that as their answer. I'd be like, all right, moving on. Next question.
Oh, I'm done. Oh, I thought I had to go back to that other lab to give that guy the cure, but no. All right, I just went on my ship. I'm saying
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind.
that was the whole reason I did this mission.
Sorry.
He knew where a relay was that no one else knew of.
Did Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
They didn't. I don't know if they got the information.
He was just too practical. Failed. Yeah.
Too practical. What is,
Michael's like, what?
like, yeah,
That's
like,
not a thing.
he would do this job too well. Like, what does that mean?
That's not what too practical means. Like,
He was Drax. He couldn't take anything.
probably.
He took
I mean,
everything
he's
not,
probably
you know,
just
literal.
like very like, this is my answer. Period. The end. Like,
We're all on the same.
not a team player. Yeah.
She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Yeah. You gotta be a team player.
Not at all not a team player at all. I will do it to a point. I will do I will work on a team. I'm good in the team situation, but at the same time, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because if I don't think that you do know what you're talking about, I'm going to be like, this is dumb. Why are we doing
But you'll still do it. You'll just roll your eyes at it, which is fine. Like, I think that's fine as long as you don't make it known to the group. Like, you can have personal opinions, just don't tell everybody that.
Yeah. Yes, patch me through the cats.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Also, this is just a fun tidbit. So I'm interviewing tomorrow, and I just bought a blazer because I lost a lot of weight. So one of my clothes that I used to interview in fit. So I bought a blazer to wear to this interview, and it had brown. It's a blue blazer, and it had brown buttons. That really bothered me for some reason, so I just spent 30 minutes changing them all to white buttons.
They look good. Georgia Southern colors.
That's right.
Hail Southern.
I don't like brown. Why brown?
I always like the risk takers and the gamblers. I scared my bosses. Yeah,
oh yeah,
good.
I'm probably way more on Run Disney side.
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
No, I'm pretty keep the ship straight and narrow, but
I thrive in change and definitely like quick-paced environments, I think.
Okay, so here's what I have done. There's a little backstory for this game. So the Rachni, the alien that I just let loose, was like overrunning the galaxy. So the Krogans were brought in. That's what Rex is, and given a bunch of advanced technology, and they, after a long time, killed most of the Rachni. That's what they thought they're dead. Then suddenly it's like, crap, we have Krogans everywhere, and they're warlike, and they are taking over the galaxy. So then the Krogans were given a disease that makes them, like, very infertile. And I'm getting yelled at by, like, excuse me, you just released the bugs that, like, started this whole mess. What are you thinking? Rush fan says top. I would have gone with they won't. Like, look, it's okay. I got them.
This queen is different.
Different.
She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
I'm getting yelled at, yeah.
Waiting for your next report, Commander.
Just came in, just angry at me. Yeah. Oh, I got the Paragon for that. How's the Paragon looking? Okay. Alright, so we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 Paragon to 3 Renegades, so... Yeah. You're
Not too nice.
You're a little meaner than everybody else.
Not too nice.
I'm hoping they're doing some changes at my job, and I'm hoping that there's a spot that has only one person that needs to work there, and I would really like to be that one person. Just like nice and on my own. I will work with a team, but
you've also, like, one, you're very self-directed, and 2, you're very good at, like, you're very dependable.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna do the job, you're gonna do it well.
I'm gonna be fair about it.
You're conscientious about it. Like, you can be left to your own devices and they don't have to worry if the job's gonna get
They don't have to babysit me, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think that's a feather in your cap. That.
But the person making that decision has never worked with me before and doesn't know me. That's the one sticking point. We're like...
Well, hopefully they'll ask.
Yeah. Alright. Chat, where are we going now? What do I gotta do? I don't remember what I gotta do. Okay, there's Vermeer. Rendezvous with a Solarian team. What's Race Against Time? Oh, that's like the overarching one. Okay, we're gonna go to Vermeer. I'm gonna make an executive call here. Because I think that's the next, like, big mission. Alright, Rachel. How do you manage competing priorities? Priority alert.
Okay, so...
Look how far I gotta go to Vermeer.
We got a would you rather. I'm gonna do the would you rather, then I'll answer the question. I'm not stalling.
I like this Vermeer system, because there's one spot to go to. Let's do it. I just rolled in, like, I did the galactic equivalent of I rolled in here, I blew up Amazon's research division, and then rolled out. Love it.
Okay, we're gonna do a work-related would you rather, because we're talking about work.
Work-y rather.
So, would you rather work by yourself,
okay,
but you have to,
Jafar.
you work 6 days a week, 10-hour days.
Jeez.
Yep. Or you work on a team that is really inefficient, but you only work 4 10-hour days.
Okay.
You get to work by yourself, but you have to work 6 10-hour days. Or you work on an inefficient team, but you only have to work 4 10-hour days.
I'm going to go with the team, because I would rather work less. Even if it means being around. Like, I only have to see these people 4 times a week for 10 hours. And who am I? Why? I work by myself, but I have to work 10 hours? Jeez. That's like the 996 rule in China. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'd rather do 994.
I don't know. I really hate.
I mean, I do too, but...
Like, that's hard.
Jafar. What's Jafar? Jafar is a close orbiting hot Jupiter! Hydrogen heaving gas giant with the clouds of airborne silicate and deeper layers of sodium. Positioning extraordinarily similar to 51 Pegasus planet. Despite its great size, J4 is actually a rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star causes its atmosphere to expand. In fact, J4 is so low mass, it is tidally locked to Hawk. Hawk.
Lock. We'll do
All right.
Would you rather? I'd always rather work with a group where the 4 or 6 days I like to interact and back bounce IDs off everybody to see if they are alive. That's funny.
Get to you. All right, Vermeer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Hey, that's us. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus system has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Okay, so this thing takes 9 Earth years to go around. So it's like we're talking like people living on this planet are like dog years. They're like, for every one time they go around, they're 9 years older. It's almost the same day length as Earth, almost the same atmosphere. Surface temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is, and that's 60 something. So it's like nice temperature. Gravity's a little lower than Earth for us. Let's land. No, I want to land. Let's go there.
Okay, so what was the question? Forgotten.
No, we did competing priorities.
Competing priorities, that's right.
All right. Well, first chat's got to figure out. All right, so I picked.
Chat, pick the team.
I picked Leora and Rex. So you've got to pick Caden, Ashley, Tali, or Garrus. I mean, what do you got?
I just know who I'd pick. I'd pick Ashley and
Okay. Yeah, all tech, and then I'm the magic guy. We got Garrus. I love Garrus so much. He gets better as the series goes on. Like in Mass Effect 2, he is awesome. He's pretty like blue-eyed and bushy-tailed in this one. Alright, so we've got Garrus, Tali, Ashley, or Caden. You do Caden and be all guys. I think Ashley might be a good balance, but I always like Tali as well. Ashley! Good choice. Alright, so we are very good at shooting stuff. We are fairly okay at tech, and our magic's kind of low. I think I'm the magic guy. Yeah, I'm the magic guy. Because Garrus doesn't have any. We're going to accept that. Let's go.
I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
So, competing priority.
We'll go
Yes.
and take them out.
Oh, I think this is the mission that, like, I've got a lot to say about, so... Go ahead. We'll get there. Oh!
Competing priorities. So, essentially, if everything is on the same deadline, all things being equal, I would probably focus on the one that has the highest impact. So, the highest level of people, needing the answer. Like, if my boss's boss's boss is asking for something, that's way different than, a colleague asking for something. So I would,
Look at this.
Work on that one first. Let the other person know my timeline. Let everybody know my timeline, when I expect to have it completed, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't say blah, blah, blah. Obviously, in the real interview.
You say blah, blah, blah.
I don't
say blah, blah, blah. I knew you were going to say that. What is that thing?
And then I think if I have an emergent issue come up that, like, gets dumped on my plate when I'm working on other things, that I have to change gears and work on this thing, you just let the other teams know, hey, I've got this high priority project that's come up. I'm going to have to put you on the back burner for today.
We're going to swing back around.
Yeah, exactly. We'll swing back around. I'll get taken care of, but it may not be on the same time initially.
Hopefully they know about it. They're like, yeah, we're going to...
Well, sometimes. I mean, sometimes when the, like even now, if the superintendent asks us for something, like, it's not always something everybody knows about, Not a storm clouds in that sky.
Ooh, yeah. That looks very nice, very wonderful. Oh Lord, Vermeer.
Yeah, it looks not happy over there.
Looked like it did earlier this afternoon.
It did look. up nice.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Alright, let's see. Explain how you share data with non-data people.
Ooh.
Which is fun for what you were looking at earlier today.
Yeah, well, the one thing you don't do is just throw a bunch of numbers in their face or a bunch of charts that don't actually explain what they're looking at. So I think it's important to tell a story.
Jump.
You have to not just put a chart out there, but you have to tell people what they're looking at. Not just, this is a chart of the percentage of students that are in this category, but then, you know, point out specific data points within that. Like, if you are wanting them to really look at your, you know, 2021 data and how, you know, it's a 14% increase over your 2020 data, then you need to make that increase the focus of that chart, and you need to call that information out.
Look at the wiggle. Look at the little wiggle.
So rather than just sharing the number and saying, this is the percentage of our students that increased, you know, providing a visual, but also providing that verbally. I'm a big believer in multi-sensory explanations and making sure that you're presenting information in multiple formats for people.
You can jam. Well, I know it's jamming me.
And I think it's important to make sure they contextualize it. So, you know, maybe not having them say it back to you, but, you know, asking them, like, okay, what do you feel like that means?
What do you think?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, I mean, seriously, when you present somebody with, like, a chart that has grades over time, you know, you want to know, like, what do they see when they look at it? Because they may pull out something completely different than what you see. So like I said, calling out what you want them to see, but also giving them the opportunity to say, well, this is kind of how I'm visualizing it, and then redirecting them if they're not getting the message or hoping to get.
Meanwhile, I'm just ravaging this beach with bullets.
There's not even anything there, why?
Well, not anymore. Oh, we got sniper.
Must be. I'm gonna come in here and be Chaos Cat.
Who's driving this?
Write a clever song about the data and play the guitar while.
Oh, that'd be yeah.
Yeah.
An interpretive dance about the data.
Yeah.
Data dance.
Hey. Don't mess.
Oh. Could have lived there, or at least continue functioning, Mr. Robot. Having a hard time. Oh, big one.
I think the other thing that's important with non-data people is make it speak to what they are interested in. Like, if you're dealing with, you know, a group of principals or whatever, and they have goals for their school, then tie the data you're looking at into those goals. Whether it shows how they're meeting those goals or whether it shows the like gap that they need to fill to meet those goals. Anytime you can tie something back to like their priorities is gonna help.
It goes back to the
them
speaking
connect
with
the
like
data.
Telling a story, and if they're really good about like, I'm really passionate about helping minorities, then like you need to tie the data to them.
Right.
Say that like I'm a data, but I don't. You were looking at something earlier today. What were you?
So the thing I was looking at earlier today is the only bit of data on this website for this school system, and it was literally 165 pages of charts, like full page PDF, 8.5 by 11, just graphs. There was no, like, there were chart headers, but there wasn't any like explanation about what you were looking at. Like, there was no summary, kind of what you're getting to, Run Disney. I don't like folks who spend an hour on data, just give me the bottom line in a sentence or two. That's what my job is, and that's what my job would be in doing this, is like taking all of that 165 pages of data and synthesizing it down to a sentence or two, a page or two, something that is easily consumable by someone who just wants to know the bottom line. Like, okay, what do I need to do? Versus, like, you don't need to know the historical data from 2017 to present for every grade level's performance on every subject. No one needs that level of detail except for your data people, really, and maybe your state reporting team. Nobody needs that level of data. Everyone else, you need to focus it in for them. And so I think that's where, like, things like dashboards come into play. Like, I build dashboards for teams that allow them to kind of drill down to their specific area so they can just see the info they need, and they're not looking at this big, wide shot of everything. It's just, here's the, like, piece that I need.
So, confessions about dashboard. Dashboard. All right, let's see.
There more?
Yep. Walk us through how you process data requests. Hey, Rachel, I want to know who's failed tests every year since 2017. How do you do that?
Okay. First I ask follow-up questions. So almost never when I get a data request is it a simple, yep, here you go. Because when you say, I want to know who's failed, well, what area do you work in? Like, what population? You want every student in the whole district? You want every student in a specific grade band or a specific school? Do you want just your class if you're a teacher? Do you want just a specific population of student or a type of flagged student? Do you want to know grades for this semester or last semester or cumulative grades for the whole year? So first, follow-up question. That's where I would start. And then once I got those follow-up questions answered, I would build the report that they asked. And then typically what I like to do is I build the raw data report. And then from there, I actually build some charts and tables to kind of help them a little easier visualize the data so it's not quite as overwhelming.
Good market into
and then I share that with them and I say, hey, what do you think of this? Does this provide you what you need? Is there anything else I can provide? Would you like me to, do X, Y, or Z, dig a little deeper? Are there other specific questions? Like, what question are you trying to answer?
What do you...
And then from there, I work with them to kind of, what's the word? It's not critique.
You're having a problem with words tonight.
Sorry, I am. It's customize. There it is. Customize the report for what they really need. And Disney says, and then offer 3 options based on the bottom line that we can discuss both. Yeah, that's the lovely thing about my current job is that I do just get to, like, give them the data and then be like, do with it what you will. And they can take it and do all the discussion and those kinds of things. I'm not usually involved in those conversations. I'm usually just more of a presenting the data, providing the data, explaining where the data comes from, and then they get to do all the, like, okay, how are we going to use this moving forward? So, it's kind of nice.
All right. Ooh, Ashley's got a lot of points. I'm gonna auto-level Ashley. She's got advanced first aid. Good for her. Kill. Briefly but greatly increases your armor's protection. Yeah, I like that. Adrenaline burst. I like that. Good for her. Good, great, grand. Garrison only has 10 points. Assassination. Oh yeah, he's the sniper. Oh boy. Increases damage. Next shot.
Sniper.
Advanced assassination.
Shot.
Got medium armor. Okay. I'm gonna go save. actually kind of getting close to the end of the stream, but we've got a little bit more to go. All right, last question. Share a time you collaborated across teams. Across teams.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much my everyday job. But a specific instance is I work with both enrollment and the family engagement team for the district. And as a part of that, the family engagement team assists with enrollment and re-registration for returning students. And so I have to build a report for the family engagement team for them to be able to contact the families to get them through the re-registration process, which requires pulling in multiple different SQL scripts and then providing those to the team and making sure they have what they need, as well as some reporting on processing, completion rates, not yet reviewed rates, those sorts of things. And as a part of that, at the beginning of the process, we work really closely between enrollment and myself and family engagement. We sit down and we say, okay, what do we need this to look like? What are the data points we need? And I do a lot of listening in that meeting. A lot of like, just give me all the info and what you're looking for, and then I go back and I build it out and I say, okay, here's what I have. Is this what you're thinking? Because sometimes, and people who work in more creative roles, data's not always creative, but it can be, will tell you that like customers and people who don't speak the language don't know how to tell you what they need. And so you spend a lot of time deciphering what they're saying into an actual request and data need. So that's a lot of my collaboration, is just listening and then taking that and putting it in data, terminology, and formatting, and then spitting it back out in their formatting.
You would say stop, look, and listen.
Yeah. Yes.
Ice is back with a brand new invention. Alright, do I need to open the doors over here? No. No, not that one. Oh, dadgummit. If I don't blow that grenade up, I technically didn't throw it, I don't think. Okay, I did throw it. Not how that works. Where do I have to go?
So anyway, that's my interview. Would you hire me?
Yes, but for different reasons.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
At least you're honest.
Then I would get sued. Okay, I think I gotta go over here. Yeah, Solarian Camp. I gotta get through here. Now, the important question you should ask, do I get private parking space? What about keys to the executive washroom? Penthouse office? I
will say, this district does have an on-site gym. I can kind of... That's great. Would you get your butt out of my face, cat? Stop.
Then you wouldn't come to the gym with me.
I would still come. You act like I can't.
On a day.
Cat. Please. I just hope I have a window. Like, if I'm gonna work in person, I need a window. Like, I've worked a lot of jobs where I didn't have a window, and it sucks. And I had a window in my last job, and I loved it, and I really just want to... Like, you could put me in the tiniest office in the whole building, and as long as it's got a window to the outside... Like, I need to make that clarification as well.
To the outside,
yeah. I'd be...
This one that looks into the rest of the office.
Yeah, like, I mean, there are weird office setups where there's, like, a random window that looks out onto another window. Or it's, like, a window... You have a window! It's a window in your door that looks out into the hallway. That's stupid. That's not a...
Okay, I'm going to...
Cat, I wish you wouldn't say that.
He's being a
real
dingle right now. He doesn't know what he wants.
He's dingling. I think he does know what he wants, and he's not getting it, so he's being a Jerkosaurus Rex.
He's being a jerk. Alright, so I think We're gonna call that for the stream.
Super fight!
That's right. We are ready for that super fight. Lord, we got two different musics playing right now. Y'all probably can't hear the other music. That's okay. Both of them are my spins. Okay. So. Got a super fight poll. So who do you have, Rachel?
I have a sumo wrestler.
Okay.
Who can make a force field while holding their breath.
Okay.
And they have super endurance. Force field sumo, super endurance. There you go.
There you go.
You're really good at coming up with these like short, quick.
Just
I appreciate it.
What's an adjective? All right, I have a giant squid that is armed with a shotgun, but is also a pacifist.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, ran out of space.
You just pull.
Yeah, there we go. Soft little. Alright.
Alright. Here we go.
We have a giant squid armed with a shotgun. I'm going to say multiple armed shotgun. He has lots of arms. But he's a pacifist. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. Versus a sumo wrestler that can generate a force field when he's holding his breath.
Yep.
That's a fairly good power.
Yeah.
And
he's super endurance.
He has super endurance, which means he can probably hold his breath
for a long time.
For a good amount of time.
Yeah.
So, like, this is a very, very defensive person versus a very, very offensive creature that doesn't want to hurt anybody. A sumo wrestler with a red face and a force field, that is a large circumference. Yeah, you're not knocking him out.
He does have to get real close, though. Like, he's a sumo wrestler. He's close combat kind. Yes, he has a force field, but he can't injure them if his force field's up either, right? Like, the way force fields work.
I'm going to say, actually, it's going to take that.
Oh, sumo wrestler wins.
Yeah, I think the sumo. I just like the. What's his face? The squid just might never pull the trigger, and it won't matter how many shotguns
It would be
he's got.
hard, yeah. And a shotgun's a really aggressive weapon too. Like,
that is an up close and personal, so this would be a very up close and personal battle.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, the sumo wrestler also has the force field, and if he does, would that make the bullets bounce off anyway and hit the squid? Like, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't know that the...
I don't know the squid's going to want to do enough damage to the...
Yeah.
Alright.
So I flag gun. Should...
Ooh, she's got a red suit. Good for her. Alright, so... Garrus is the tech guy. Did I get it?
Nightbot.
I sure didn't. Good job. I'm gonna save it one more time.
Hey, Nightbot. Welcome to the chat.
Nightbot. I'm not sure if chat can hear the music or not, but
I can.
It's good. Spence made that music. Anyway, y'all definitely can't.
Nah. Good luck with that job. Still baking. Still baking.
Still baking.
Baking won't change. Even if I get the job, I'll still bake. I may not do it as much, but I'll still do it.
Yeah, do you want to plug your bacon?
Yeah, I don't have anything coming up the next thing I have coming up is the Marigold Festival in Winterville, which is May 5th? I don't know. It's in May.
It's the last thing for a while, right?
Yeah. Well, no, technically Abnormal Bazaar is the last thing, but that'll just be leftovers from the other ones, so it's fine. But yes, thank you for the good luck. Interviews tomorrow at 12. If you're thinking about it, throw up some good vibes, prayers, whatever you do. I'd appreciate it.
Throw up.
Like I said, I have a good job. I like my current job. I'm not trying to leave, but also this is a really great opportunity. So, oh yeah, Marigold 10K. I wanted to run the Marigold 10K, but since I'm a vendor, the timing just doesn't work with the way I need to set up. So, I would love to run the Marigold 10K, but not gonna happen. I am running Twilight this weekend though. So Friday, Twilight 5K, Athens here. So that's the next race. Got a lot of races. Oh, we might get to raid.
I'm gonna raid somebody tonight. I think I got it figured out. I'm gonna plug that we at Riff Arcade, and we've got videos that come out every Saturday at 2 p.m. We stream every Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday at 8. It's just gonna be me and Spence tomorrow night, and I'm not sure what we're gonna play, but man, we're gonna play it.
You're gonna play it.
I'm sure we have our 5th anniversary. God, we've been doing this 5 years.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
It does not seem like it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it was back in Boone. It was right before the pandemic.
I mean, I know we were in Boone, but like, weird.
Yeah. So we've got some special things coming out of there. We're coming to the finale of our Super Mario Brothers 3 long play that we've been doing. We've got some fun anniversary videos coming out, and there's rumor that there's a new Let's Play that's going to be dropping sometime soon. Dropping a lot of fun stuff for the anniversary that's coming up. Try raiding the Sheep for some Spyro 2. I think I'm going to do that. Raid the Sheep, because we haven't raided anybody in a while, and we're going to do that and see if this works. And Hot Dog, it does. I really like technology when it works. I just want it to just work. Just don't give me any crap about it not working. Anyway. We're going to raid the Sheep, and we will see you on the next episode of Riff Arcade.
Riff out.
Riff out.